Question, yes.
Well, you hear a lot, or I hear a lot in yoga classes, you've got your arms over your head, maybe you're standing, and teachers want to tell you to, like, draw your shoulder blades down, but
if you have to draw your shoulder blades down once your arms are up, you didn't get your arms up the right way.
Right, and if it's providing stability, then you're sort of going against what the function of the rotator cuff is
The whole idea of drawing the shoulder blades down once the arms are up can create a lot of difficulty.
Right.
Because, a lot of people will actually try to use their latissimus muscles to do that.
Right.
Which actually pulls the humerus down.
Right.
So what we try to get people in touch with is the spiraling origins of the arm lift, which
so you're never like losing the space and the length in the neck here in the first place. Because I feel like that's a confusion that this instruction has always felt wrong to me. Like my arms are up here now,
right.
Trying to jam my.
Well, that arose out of an understandable desire that teachers had of not seeing their students do this.
Right.
Of course. I mean, drop your shoulders down. Oh, that looks better. But you have to backtrack a little bit.
Right.
What method of arm lifting did they use that had them end up like this in the first place?
Right.
That's what you got to look at. And if you're understanding the nature of these spirals and how they're connecting with your breath and with your spine and with your ribs and with the joints in your lungs. Yes, there are joints in the lungs. If you're understanding that as the basis, as the origin of this movement, look, my arms are up and my shoulders didn't ride up. Because what I did was I took not just the spinning of the humerus in the shoulder joint, it's also involved in the inhaling, which occurs here. It's involved in the action of the thoracic spine, okay? It's involved in all the musculature that's going to kick in to create this relationship between my shoulder girdle and my upper spine. And all that is happening before I'm even getting my arms. In fact, the lifting of the arms is a result of that. It's like the last thing that happens at the end of a long chain of events that's simply associated with this inhale and with this spiral. If, on the other hand, this is how you do it, and then you have to think of the relationship between your shoulder girdle and your rib cage, you're kind of screwed. Yeah. And what I would add is, if that's your pattern, okay, you're the last person that should be put into downward facing dog in their first yoga class. Right? That's why I consider it to be an intermediate level skill.